Before TikTok and texting, this is how you flirted, fought, and made friends online. Don't mind me, I'm just nudging you to make sure you're still paying attention. You are? Okay. Perfect. This is a love letter to the internet that no longer exists. If you're not even sure what MSN Messenger is, it's pretty much just a service that was launched by Microsoft July 22nd in 1999, so it is pretty stinking old. Microsoft launched this service in response to the growing popularity of instant messaging services like AOL Instant Messenger and Yahoo Messenger. So the early versions of MS Messengers were actually pretty simple. It offered text-based chats that allowed users to connect with friends online. But what set MSN apart was its seamless integration with Microsoft's ecosystem at the time, including Hotmail and Outlook. So it made everything easier to transition from email to instant messaging. For many users, especially teens and young adults, it quickly became a staple of online life and ushered in a new era of real-time communication. Fast forwarding to 2002 all the way to 2009, this was Microsoft's golden years with MSN Messenger. By the early 2000s, Microsoft started to introduce new features on MSN Messenger that turned the app into a personal digital hangout spot. You now had the ability to customize unique fonts and text colors and craft personalized status messages, which just brought so much personality. This era saw the rise of iconic trends like using song lyrics or creative emoji combinations as status updates to signal your mood, or maybe to subtly catch the attention of your crush. And this honestly reminds me of the notes feature we have on Instagram today. MSN also introduced nudges, which is what I hinted at earlier in the video. Remember this? Yep, it was a playful way to shake a friend's chat window. They also had winks, which you also saw. You saw that one, but I'm going to give the floor to a few more winks so you can really get the gist of what people used to send daily to their friends. I also honestly just wanted to show you a few of my favorites. Honestly, I love that one so much. I feel like that could be a meme reaction in today's generation as well. I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory. There's a pig shaking its butt at you. How can you not like that one? Personally, that would be the one I would spam to my friends. I'm not sure why, but something about the buzz on that fly felt so nostalgic. As you can tell, winks were just animated expressions from anything to excitement or annoyance. There was also custom emoticons, which became a unique form of digital expression. Here's a few that I love. Sharing and collecting these pixelated artworks became a cultural phenomenon of its own. Building visual languages within friend groups, getting notified with the iconic whiz sound was always something to look forward to. A lot went down in the MSN's chat windows, including friendships, virtual hangouts, and even romances flourishing. For many online teenagers and young adults, it was the platform where they experienced their first online friendships and flirtations. MSN Messenger also had a group chat feature which made coordinating plans or simply chatting with multiple friends at once so easy. In the midst of all that, support for webcams introduced early video chatting capabilities, and gradually that turned into features like Xbox Live integration, email notifications, and the ability to send offline messages to ensure that MSN Messenger remained relevant and indispensable. Now, why did MS Messenger mean so much? Well, for a lot of people, this was their very first digital identity. And not just that, but unlike today's media, MSN was private but so connected. There was no algorithm to keep up with, no ads, just you, your people, and genuine connections. The single site literally holds so many memories of people's first online crushes and even first friend group dramas. Unfortunately though, everything comes to an end, and MSN was a victim of this. In 2005, MSN began to rebrand, becoming Windows Live Messenger, which integrated into the broader Windows Live suite. This new version offered offline messaging, enhanced customization, and they even had integrated games to keep users engaged. Despite all of these updates, the social media landscape was changing rapidly, and platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and later Instagram offered more versatile ways to connect with friends while also combining social interaction, photo sharing, and newsfeed into one singular platform. As the 2010s approached, Microsoft faced an uphill battle to keep Messenger relevant. The rise of mobile-first messaging apps like WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger spelled trouble for MSN. Hi, I know it's starting to get a little sad, but I'm just nudging you to make sure you're still paying attention. Moving to 2011 through 2013, this could be considered the final years of MSN. In 2011, Microsoft acquired Skype, and by 2013, it officially announced the shutdown of Windows Live Messenger. On March 15th, 2013, Messenger users were encouraged to transition to Skype. They basically did this to consolidate Microsoft messaging services into a single platform. For most users, this marked the end of an era. Interestingly though, MSN Messenger did continue to operate in China until October 31st, 2014, before finally closing its doors worldwide. For those who do remember MSN and maybe even used it, it will always hold a special place in the history of the internet by giving a generation their first real taste of digital communication and introducing concepts like emoticons, video calling, and status updates that have become staples of today's online platforms. Although it's 2025, if you did want to indulge in some Y2K texting on your PC with friends, a team called skeuoss brought back MSN. There's all the same code and functionality, but you'll have to manually add all your friends. The nostalgia is definitely worth seeing.